Hey guys, welcome back to Conrad in the Making. I just want to give a short update video. I had a really incredible opportunity this past week to go volunteer at a local clinic for uninsured and underinsured members of the community there, and I really just absolutely loved it. It was incredible, and I really wanted to make a video just talking about what I did and what I got out of it, and the impact I was able to have there. So let's get into it. Let's talk about it, guys. All right, so the place I went to is called 12th Street Health and Wellness Clinic. It's a clinic there for, like I said, underinsured, uninsured members of the community. It's sponsored by the local teaching hospital there, actually the place that I was at nursing school this past summer. And so they do a lot in the community there. And the really incredible thing about it is that it provides free care to underinsured, uninsured people that go there, but it also provides teaching experiences for students of the colleges on that university. So medical students, nursing students, pharmacy students, even dental students there. So they really, it's a really big win-win for the place in general, because instruction's able to happen there and people in the community are able to get care. So it really works really well. There's a great, mutualistic relationship there, and I was able to do so much, and so I had a really cool opportunity to see what goes on there. They've got a fully functioning lab for these people. They've got, multi-professional specializations there. They've got dental care, mental health care, primary care, things like prescription refills. They can fill out prescriptions there that the patients can then take later. And it really is an incredible opportunity and awesome for the community there. What I like to be able to see for some of the students there that were volunteering their time, they really get to develop some of their bedside manner, their compassionate practice. UAMS, the university hospital there that sponsors it, is really huge on patient-centered care. That's what I really love about the hospital in general, is that they really focus on patient-centered care, and so they're able to provide that care through things like this, through organizations and clinics like this, where they bring in their students to get exposure to show what it means for them to have patient-centered care from the get-go before they even graduate and start seeing clinics or patients regularly. So they just really give them that foundation, and that's what I really enjoyed to see and why I really want to go there in general. So what did I do? I was something called the patient care coordinator that night. It's what I was training to do. Hopefully I can do more regularly. Is that I was at the front desk, and I was really the first face that patients see whenever they come in. So I was really trying to make a good impression, give them a positive experience overall. I was one that asked them if they needed an interpreter there, because they have local interpreters that speak Spanish to help them really get through any paperwork they need to, or help them interact with the providers there. And so I would hand them the paperwork they needed, if they're a new patient, if they're a returning patient, provided them with an interpreter like you said, and just overall kept the front desk lobby area kind of clean and made it a positive experience overall. I was able to prep the charts for them, and then I would give them to the provider so that they could be called back to see them later. So I know what you're thinking, is this hospital just letting students go on and care for these people in the population without any sort of qualification? But the way it really works is that there are preceptors there. There's nursing preceptors, PharmDs, medical doctors there that really oversee the care of all these patients while the students are assessing them. So how it goes is that the students, PharmDs, nursing, PAs, even MD students, they'll bring back a patient, they'll run through their review of systems, the history of their illness, their chief complaint, what they're there for, and then once they have all of that information, they'll come up with a plan of how best to treat the patient, what they need to do, and they'll go into another room where all the preceptors are, and they will present the plan and the findings to this group of preceptors, and they will in turn look at the plan and say, yes, I like what you're doing, I think that's a good idea, or you might want to consider this plan instead. And they completely sign off on it and then go from there. So all of the care from all these patients are signed off and looked over by the preceptors, so that these members of the community aren't going out with care that may or not be good for them. What do I absolutely love about it? Number one, you really are able to provide an incredible experience for yourself, but you're also able to provide care and help care more efficiently for these members of the population. You know, they are underinsured, uninsured. They come into the clinic as a last resort for healthcare, and you really are, even as my small part as being on the front desk, to make it more efficient to provide care for them. And it, you know, these people come in with these difficulties and they're able to be seen, and I think that's really huge for members of the community that just don't have a lot of preventative health care going on for them. So they're able to come in and see a doctor and get a plan of care without having insurance, and I think that's huge for the community. I really admire the hospital for setting that up, and I think the system overall is incredible. Number two, it's a holistic endeavor. You know, MDs, all doctors are taught to treat their patients holistically, you know, and so that is exactly what this picture of this clinic has, is that you have PharmDs, nursing, dental, PAs, MDs, all coming together for these patients. You know, it's not just filling drugs all the time and sending them out with prescriptions. They provide different services. There's mental health nights where they do psychiatric screenings. There's dental nights where they go in and be treated for dental exams, things like that. And so it really is an awesome picture of the teamwork and the cooperation of all these multi-professional healthcare aspects that come together to treat a patient. I think that is really incredible and really what healthcare should be in general. Number three, this is no surprise, it really does provide an incredible experience to people like me that are, you know, young in my career. I'm still in college. I don't have any qualifications, but I'm able to go in and volunteer and just see how this clinic interacts. And even beyond that, even beyond the volunteer hours and all that, it is an awesome, incredible experience for you to go in and really make a difference in these community members' lives, in these people's lives. They come in, they're not feeling well, and they can leave out of the clinic knowing that their health care has been seen. And maybe it's not all the care that they would like because of the level of patients they see, the volume is really high, or because of their uninsured status, they're not able to get a lot of the treatment, but they are able to go in and get something, and that's incredible. Even the first day I was there, this past week, a man, he was checked in by me, and he went back and was seen, got a prescription refill for some of his medications, and he came out and said, "I really appreciate all that you guys do," and it really means the world to him just for the small little part I'm able to play. And I think that is awesome, and what the clinic provides for these students going to volunteer is it really gives them a good picture of what healthcare really should be. I would highly recommend for you to go find one of these places where you are locally, no matter what kind of student you are. If you're pre-med, pre-nursing, go and immerse yourself in that clinic environment to see really what these patients are going through, you know, and to see the level of care they're able to get from these providers. It's incredible. I love the experience. I really hope that I have a chance to continue my relationship with the clinic. I want to go there weekly, you know, and I really hope that that is something I can fit into the schedule and what I'm going to work towards. It's one of the reasons I really want to apply to that school for the MD program, is because the students from the MD program get to go and have continued involvement in the clinic, and I really hope to stay there. And so it was just an incredible time. I was driving home from it, and I called my wife, Sarah, and just told her how amazing it was that these patients were able to be seen. And overall, it was a happy day for me. I got home, made the outline for the video because I wanted to tell you guys about it immediately. So just go and find one of these places. It really is what I want this YouTube channel to be about. Like, it really encompasses it with keeping the community strong. It's one of the best opportunities and experiences that I've had recently, and I cannot wait to go again. So that's all I have for you guys. It's a short video, but really I encourage you to go look at these places. It's such an awesome way to reach out to your community as a student, not having any way to do that. So keep the community, guys. Stay strong. I'll see you guys in the next one. Subscribe if you want to check out what else is going on around here, what I'm doing. And so, yeah, stay awesome. Peace out. I'm out of here.